Not all heroes wear capes, some wear badges and take down dirty cops from the inside, starting with this officer, who refused to look the other way. On December 11, 2022, what started as an innocent family walk in Springfield, Tennessee, quickly turned into a tense confrontation. Jeremiah Payne, known for his First Amendment audits, was walking with his wife and 5-year-old daughter when a simple accident involving dropping a bag of candy in front of off-duty detective William Thorogood's house led to chaos.
Yeah, it's her candy. I apologize. It fell out.
Get on your knees, put your hands behind your back. What? Sir?
What the f*** are you doing?
Sir,
Dude,
sir.
Let go of my phone, man. Sam, take my phone. What are you doing?
Hey, we're homeless.
Get the fuck off me.
Hey, we're homeless.
You ain't a cop, man.
And we're just walking.
Give me your bag.
We're just walking to Kroger.
What the f***, man? I didn't do nothing. All I did was ask your name and badge
Am I gonna have a
number.
problem with you?
No.
You smashed my phone,
Okay,
man.
calm down. Calm down.
Can we please just walk off?
Can you please let me the f*** up?
No, stop.
No, get the fuck off me, man.
Stop.
Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
Take your phone.
Please
Listen to
stop.
me.
We're just trying to walk to Kroger.
The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Jamal, let's just go.
No, don't go.
Stop. Let's just go.
Stop.
Look, we're just trying to walk.
I'm not being detained by
He
you.
doesn't get hit.
Yes, we're just trying to walk to Kroger.
Get out of the road so your kid doesn't get hit.
We're just trying to walk to Kroger.
Guys, please.
We're just trying
Fuck
to
you. You assaulted me, dude, and it's on video.
Shower.
Stop.
No.
We tried that.
Okay.
Call the cops. They're not going to do nothing.
Things escalated fast. Officer Thorogood demanded that Mr. Payne put his hands behind his back. Moments later, Payne was on the ground, with Thorogood's knee pressing down on his neck. In Tennessee, assault isn't just about throwing punches. It happens when someone intentionally, or even carelessly, hurts another person, scares them into thinking they'll be hurt, or touches them in a way that's clearly offensive. Aggravated assault is the next level. It involves significant injuries, death, or even choking someone. While Officer Thorogood may be guilty of misdemeanor assault, the case likely doesn't rise to aggravated assault. Tennessee law sets a high bar. Serious injury must cause extreme physical pain or comparable harm, which Mr. Payne's injuries may not meet.
Didn't do nothing wrong. You assaulted me.
I need an officer at 400.
Yes, I was assaulted.
You get the buggy. Okay. I don't want your dad to go to jail either, so stop. Get in the buggy.
Come on. It's okay. It's okay. See what you're doing to my daughter, dude? You fucking tyrant piece of shit.
We're just trying to watch your phone.
He's being very disruptive.
Oh, because he just attacked me.
Come here.
I have it on video.
Stay out of it. Jeremiah, stop. Jeremiah, just stop. It's not worth it. Let's just go.
My name's William.
Oh my God.
William is his name.
Thorogood.
I'm just trying to watch the Kroger.
Get the fuck away from me. Stay away from me.
I would just like to watch the Kroger.
No, we're leaving.
No, you're not going
You're
anywhere.
not a cop to detain
Wait
me.
for the police officers.
You are not a cop. Hey, he's trying to kidnap me. Help!
Yeah,
Help!
He's trying to say I'm trying to kidnap him now.
He's trying to hold me against my will. Come on. Walk now. Walk now. Walk now. You ain't married to him. You're married to me. You better come on.
Sir, we're not going to do that. You're not going to turn this into a domestic situation.
Fuck you, dude.
Okay, calm down. You calm down. Daddy's not going to jail. Just calm down.
You're a tyrant piece of shit if you're a cop. He identified as a cop. So if he's not really a cop, this dude pretended to be a cop.
We don't want your daddy to go to jail either. He's acting a little strange.
Really? You just fucking attacked me.
Sir, you're starting to scare me and you're making me nervous.
You just attacked me.
Okay.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get shot, dude.
I haven't seen any weapons. They're homeless.
That don't mean I don't have weapons.
We don't
All
have
right,
any
well, now he's
weapons.
threatening me. He's saying he has a weapon.
No, I didn't fucking threaten you. It's on video, you liar.
No, we don't have
I said because I'm homeless don't mean I don't have
He
weapons.
didn't say he had a weapon. He said because I'm homeless doesn't mean I don't have a weapon.
Once Mr. Payne got back on his feet, Officer Thorogood contacted 911 and claimed he was detaining him. Mr. Payne, however, believed he was being kidnapped. Tennessee law defines false imprisonment as the unlawful confinement of a person against their will. Kidnapping, on the other hand, is a more serious offense that includes the potential for significant harm. Officer Thorgood's actions could be seen as false imprisonment or even kidnapping, but it might also be official misconduct since he clearly used his badge to detain and mistreat Mr. Payne without cause.
Badge. I live in this house right here. Off-duty Metro. They're coming through and they threw trash in another person's yard and then they threw trash in my yard. So I confronted him. I was actually being really nice to him and his wife and asked him to just pick it up and go. And then he starts filming me and yelling at me. So I approached him and we got in a little tussle.
It's all on video, don't lie, because they're going to see it.
It's all on video. And now it just got to the point where I was like, I got to play you guys out here. So that's where we are. So I don't want to prosecute or anything like that. I really just wanted to leave. But like, when it got to the point of like us doing this, I've been trying to talk with him. Haven't had a whole lot of luck. I'm just homeless and
Then I pull out my phone and ask him his name, your badge number, and fucking
that's where we are. It's like, I ain't trying to turn this into like a YouTube thing, or whatever. He seems like a good guy. He's got, what's that?
Well, you're about to be famous,
Okay.
dude. Ask them, they know who I am.
He does? Alright. Great.
You fucked up.
What's he do?
Do the wrong one to the
Is it like a website they use or something? Okay. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Just let him do it. But, you know, just don't want to let him go. Just get on with my life.
Alright. If you want to go back in your driveway, we'll talk to him.
Yeah. Alright, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
No, I'm not, man.
To the ground.
All because I pulled my phone out and asked him for his name and badge
look,
number.
I'm not joking.
And
He said
you
he
can
was
see
a
on the
cop.
video, he charges at me, throws me to the ground.
He said
right there
you're
in
under
their
arrest.
driveway.
I'm putting you in handcuffs. And
Through
literally
my phone.
has him on. Yeah.
Yeah, he had his knee into my
His
throat.
bag of candy as we were.
He had his knee in my throat.
Hold on, one at a time, okay?
Sorry, we
No,
were
you're
walking
fine.
to Kroger and I accidentally dropped Skylar's candy. He thought I dropped her trash and he was like out of the edge of his
Came
driveway.
out
And I said, no, I'm sorry, it's actually her bag of candy. I didn't mean to drop it. So I picked it up and he said, okay. Well, the next time, I don't know, it just kind of went from one thing to the next.
Because he
Next thing I know,
identified
he
as
had
a
Jerma on
cop.
the
So I
ground.
said, so what is your name and badge number if you're a cop? And that's when he pulled out something out of his pocket. I guess it's that badge he's holding. And ran towards me, threw me down on the ground.
Yeah, maybe it was a cop, I don't know.
Put his knee in my throat, literally had me down on the ground.
Yeah, that is true.
All because I asked for his name and badge number.
Got him pinned, said he was going to have him arrested and taken to jail. And I'm like,
So I want to
for
press
what?
charges on him. I have it on video.
Is he really a
Would you
cop?
like to see it?
And I don't think you can. I don't know if you can really arrest him. You should put your hands on
Just because he's a
nobody.
cop, he don't have qualified immunity.
Keep your hands to yourself. All over a bag of candy that I picked up that I did not mean to drop.
that.
And I even apologized that I dropped it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I dropped it. We were just trying to cut through and walk to Kroger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were coming from Walmart.
I'm just trying to go to the grocery store.
I have to get something to drink, and then
Oh yeah, I had to get something to drink and I dropped the bag of candy. That's here. You're
Hold on, my
heavy.
Bluetooth is on.
You're really heavy. Sorry.
Sorry,
if
I'm
it's
kind of shaky
never
because I was just,
Not excitement. I swear.
You're fine, you don't have to apologize.
I like your glasses.
I asked him for name and badge number.
Is the volume, it looks like volume cut
Yeah, I
out.
don't know what happened to it. See,
It looks like you grabbed the phone.
Dude, he grabbed
he's got me on the ground.
He's got him on the ground pinned down. Like literally like had him like
That's where he threw my phone now. He's
Like-
got me. You know how y'all maneuver. Cops take people down, put their knee in their fucking chest and throat.
yeah,
That's what he
had
did to me.
him, like
Step
pinned
out
down to where like
But you see, I was doing nothing. I was standing in the road. I said, what is your name and badge number?
Does the volume do that on?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened.
I was screaming the whole time. I'm still like get off my daddy. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I'm telling
I
dude
gave
get off
him the
my
middle finger.
even if you that was not nice. Even if you are a cop, if you're off duty, why are you pinning people across the road over a bag of candy that didn't mean to get dropped? Like
Yeah, it was an
and we
accident.
weren't even in his
I
yard.
know the
his
video,
property.
the volume was working. Yeah, there
The
it
bag
goes.
of candy got dropped in the middle of the road.
Put your hands behind your back. Sir? Sir, what the fuck are you doing? Sir, sir. Let go of my phone, man. Sam, take my phone.
Are you gonna tell me that's appropriate?
Get back. Hey, we're homeless.
popping off.
He's got his knee in my chest. Literally all his body weight pushing in my throat.
All over a bag of candy.
All because I pulled out my phone and said, "What if you're a cop? What is your name and badge number?"
All right.
So I want to file charges.
Just sit tight, okay? Just stand over here. If you guys want to grab your stuff, you can bring it over here.
Just a second, okay.
I do want to press charges.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. He's got the whole thing on video.
Oh, boy.
Jeremiah was in the street. He came over and said, "Put your hands behind your back." You can see his phone get tossed, and he throws it on the ground.
Did you talk to him about the rest of it?
Who?
The right guy?
Talk about what?
When Jeremiah came on his property first?
I don't know. I didn't see any of that on the video.
One side of his
No, we talked to him,
Oh, I was like-
but they weren't on his property when he did that. They were in the middle of the street, and it's on video. He literally attacked him. And I don't know why he thinks he can go about arresting people for no reason. They weren't on his property when he did all that. They were actually like down where my car is, right over here.
I mean, I'm going to believe that dude over there.
I'm just saying that being that it's on video, we're gonna have a problem here being who he is too. We're gonna have a problem. Cop or not, I mean, it's recorded.
Yeah, even if he did assault someone, look that way. No. For a misdemeanor? That happened while we were
We're gonna do a report for him because he's asking for it.
Right.
And I do believe he's probably gonna go get a warrant on him. I'm sure.
742, signal 14.
It's out of your hands.
No, I know because it's on video. But this is what Jeremiah does, and this is exactly what he's been trying to do.
Yeah.
And this guy let him do it.
Well, he didn't know any better.
Well, yes he does. He's a cop. These guys weren't on his property at the time that he just attacked them.
I don't blame him.
Listen, regardless, he should know.
712, signal 14.
Yeah, but he should know. If you're being recorded, it's probably going to go somewhere, and they weren't on your property when you just attacked them. They had left. That's the problem on that.
What? I'm going to get out of here.
I was trying to detain him and arrest him because I asked him to leave. I guess you saw the video. And I just didn't have cuffs on me to put on him, so I just said, all right, I'm going to pop up, and that's when I called 911.
Yes, sir. So, can you go back to the beginning? I know you said you saw him walking
They
here.
left trash on the corner house, pushed the cart around here. I was in my kitchen area. And they threw a giant bag of trash right here in my front yard. So I came out and said, hey guys, police, I need you to pick up the trash, and I need you to leave the neighborhood. She came over and they gave me a bunch of lip, so that's when I showed my badge. And I said, guys, I'm police, I need you to get out. That's when he started filming me, and you guys picked up from there with the video. So I'd like to charge him or prosecute him at this point if he wants to make a big deal, but I really just want him to leave the neighborhood.
Well, they're allowed to be walking on the public road. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like a gated community.
Yeah, but it's littering is a crime too. I mean, yeah, I know. He's homeless, he gets his right, but
Officer Thorgood threatened to charge Mr. Payne with littering if he didn't stop protesting, though it was clear he simply wanted him gone. Officer John Antonio stepped in, reminding Thorgood that Mr. Payne and his family were legally allowed to be on a public street. Sure, Officer Thorgood was right, littering is technically a crime in Tennessee, but since the family picked up the candy immediately, there was no trash, no mess, and definitely no reason to press charges. Any judge would likely say Thorgood had no real grounds to arrest Mr. Payne.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna do the report, but he went and attacked this guy when he wasn't even on his property. Like threw him to the ground and everything, and it's all on video. Over some trash that they threw in his yard, but picked up. They weren't on his property when he went after Jeremiah at all. And from there, you see him leave his driveway and go into the street and then attack Jeremiah. Yes, all on video. Yeah. No, he's not. Well, he said that he didn't think we should arrest for that, but Beasley. That's what I'm saying. But you might. It being on video is, yeah, it's a problem. And he shows his badge and says, I'm a cop and everything. And he was trying to arrest him in the middle of the street. Yes. 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 Yeah. But he told him to get his hands and put them behind his back, and Jeremiah's filming as he always does, and then he comes at him, and you can literally see the scuffle on camera. The whole camera like starts shaking and crap. His daughter's screaming and crying, and he said he had his knee on the back of his neck.
Jeremiah, is that your name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Detective William Thorogood with Metro Police. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm not trying to hurt you. Don't want to scare you. I'm really sorry for the confrontation I had in front of your child. Okay. I feel really bad about that, and I just want to apologize to you. So I am sorry for upsetting your kid, especially around the holiday season. So
Yeah, because she's never going to forget that now, and she's going to look at cops as pieces of shits because of you.
you're absolutely right. I'm taking that into consideration. Apologize to you.
I try to teach my kid that not all cops are bad. There are good cops, and then you come out and do shit like
I'm trying
that.
to be a good one, so please just hear me out, okay, Jeremiah? All right, can you hear me out?
I hear you.
All right. Let me just swallow my pride here and say I apologize for upsetting you and your family, okay?
That's
Can-
Would you like a nugget?
Yes. Yeah. But I'm not going to take for you guys during the holiday
I'm gonna go
season,
get him a
okay?
nugget.
So I'm trying to be man enough and apologize, which is a hard thing for cops to do.
hard thing for
And I
anybody
just
to
hope
do.
that, you know,
It don't matter if
you'll
you're
be
a
man
cop
enough
or
to accept
not.
my apology.
It's a hard thing for
I just
anybody.
didn't like the litter in my yard. That's
Yeah,
all.
it-
That's
it's-
all.
She didn't mean to drop it, but to
It really is
go
bad.
to that extent because I pulled out my phone and asked you for your name and badge number, really? Come on now. That's being.
apologized. No,
I get that.
No, he's right. Hold on.
But that's
Look,
being a tyrant.
Jeremiah, listen to me. You looking
Do
at
you not agree with that?
Hey, she's
100%, you're right, and I apologize. And I want you to understand how hard it is for me to.
Oh, I know how hard it is for cops. I know. I'm a First Amendment audit.
Mr. Payne agreed not to press charges following an apology from Officer Thorogood, but he later claimed that Thorogood offered him $80 to keep the video offline, a video Mr. Payne still posted. Mr. Payne sought felony assault charges, but a grand jury refused to indict him. After the dust settled, Thorogood reported himself and was placed under investigation. Following the investigation, Officer Thorogood was decommissioned. But that was not the only time a heroic cop stood up for what was right. On June 5th, 2024, Mr. Hoffman, a former police officer turned private investigator, was on a routine surveillance job for a workers' compensation case in Florida. But when the adult he was tracking drove to a church with several minors, the situation escalated. At first, Hoffman kept his distance, watching from a nearby grocery store parking lot. But as more people gathered outside the church, he moved in for a closer look. Someone from the church approached and asked him to leave, and he did. Still, moments later, someone dialed 911, claiming Hoffman had been recording kids.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Hey, we're getting phone calls that you're with binoculars watching kids.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm working.
Working what?
I'm not watching kids.
Okay, what are you doing then?
I'm an investigator.
All right, did you call the sheriff's office to say that? You're supposed to do that. You got some ID on you, brother? And you're in the middle of the parking lot, not even in a parking space. Okay, you're in the middle of the roadway. Do you have ID on you or not?
Committing a crime?
Anytime that you are a private investigator, do you have a Florida ID on you?
That's my investigator license, sir.
Okay. So you're saying that you're an investigator. Do you have ID saying that you're an investigator? This.
Is that my investigator's license?
Okay, it is. I thought you handed me the wrong one. My bad.
I thought it did too, maybe. I
Okay.
have a concealed weapons permit. I don't have any weapons in the vehicle.
Okay.
So I'm you said that, I thought maybe I handed you the wrong one.
No, that's okay. That was my bad. So typically, you're supposed to notify the sheriff's office if you're going to be doing any private investigations whatsoever. But you're also blocking the flow of traffic right here. You know what I'm saying? How long are you going to be here for?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, stand by for just a minute. Are you investigating somebody at the church?
I can't discuss that.
901 1001, can you come over here? 77.
I'm good out.
Hey, officer, I'm the pastor over there.
What's up, brother?
So when I pulled up a few minutes ago, he had the left-hand corner of his shade up, and he was filming kids.
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
That's why we got here.
Might want to stay back over there, brother. Go back over there. Huh? You don't have a right to hear anything. You go back over there. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay? I'll talk to you over here.
Yep.
Tell him to stay over there. He says he's a private investigator. Here's his ID. I didn't get a chance to run him yet.
He doesn't give him a right to film kids.
Oh, I know. 100%. He's supposed to also call the sheriff's office and say that, hey, we're doing this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
He's been argumentative since day one, or since I got here.
Yeah, you can't film children. So I want him trespassed. I don't want him near it. And if you
Well,
put him in jail, lock him up.
if he's not on the property, I can't trespass him.
Well, he was on the property.
He was on the property when?
Yeah, he was right there when I pulled up and filming a kid.
Okay.
So you can hear it. I mean, I saw you filming a kid with your window thing up. You're videoing it from our parking lot. It's against the law. Lock him up. Thank y'all.
All right. Well, hey, let me get your ID if you want him trespassed.
While the pastor stated that filming children was illegal, the law typically allows filming in public spaces where there's no reasonable expectation of privacy. This includes recording minors. In State v. Oatman, the court affirmed that such filming is constitutionally protected under the First Amendment, provided the material is not obscene. Although the pastor was within his rights to ask Hoffman to leave the church property, Hoffman likely didn't break any laws, particularly since his focus was on observing an adult, not recording children.
Yeah?
Find out if we're listed what's the trespass, please.
Yeah.
That's against the law.
It's okay.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Dan Jones, 1198.
Thank you, I appreciate that, sir.
All right.
Yeah, find out if they want him trespassed.
Yeah, go in there and solicit trespass.
Hey, good. So there's this guy who's filming kids at the Journey Church across the street. He's parked in y'all's parking lot. They're filming or looking at them.
Jacksonville,
Y'all want them
1054,
trespassed?
1029,
Okay.
1054 on any calls for private investigators today.
Nice.
I had no idea about that.
1001 for 5207. I spoke with the manager, Winn-Dixie. Do you need her 43? They definitely want him trespass. They said they don't want anybody on the grounds doing that.
10-4, yeah, if you get her information.
Sure. Just have your license. That way I can just add you in the call, or add you on. Yeah, it's really weird. He's tried to lie, say he was a private investigator. They just ran him. He's not a private investigator. So, and he's just sitting there creeping. I don't know what, why. Said he's an investigator. He's not a private investigator. Yes, sir. Yeah.
May I ask you what you asked them or told them?
I just told him, just got out here illegally parked in your parking spot, and yeah, I want him to trespass. And they're like, yeah.
And that's all you said?
That's it.
Is the body camera running?
It is.
Okay, thank you. Yep. Am I being
As of right now, yes, sir, you are. You are being trespassed from the Winn-Dixie.
for suspicion of what crime am I being detained?
As of right now, you were videoing from across the street. That's what our call was about. And now that they want you trespassed, you're being detained.
Who wants me trespassed?
Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie wants
Yes.
me trespassed.
Yes.
So I'm being detained for trespass.
Currently, yes, sir.
You understand how the law reads the trespass? Right?
You can-
I must first
okay.
be given the opportunity to leave the property when told by a proper agent of that property.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue with you.
That opportunity.
Okay.
So once again, am I being detained? Deputy, am I being detained?
Once I give you this trespass warning, you'll be able to leave.
sir, that's a yes or no question. Am I being detained?
Yes, currently you're being detained.
For suspicion of what?
The deputy's assertion that private investigators must notify law enforcement before investigations is not backed by any Florida statute. Licensed private investigators, including Mr. Hoffman, are legally authorized to conduct surveillance without prior notice to authorities. Private investigators are subject to the same legal boundaries as the general public. They're prohibited from trespassing, but are legally allowed to conduct surveillance in public areas. Because the church parking lot was accessible to the public and Mr. Hoffman departed upon request, a court would likely find no legal violation. Although deputies informed Mr. Hoffman he was being held to receive a trespass warning, they failed to state any alleged criminal conduct. Generally, detaining an individual without reasonable suspicion of a crime may constitute an unlawful seizure under the law. Florida law defines trespassing as remaining on private property after being directed to leave or entering clearly marked restricted areas without authorization. Given that Mr. Hoffman vacated the property when instructed, law enforcement likely lacked justification to detain him for the sole purpose of issuing a warning. Such detention could be deemed unlawful by a court. According to Mr. Hoffman, Deputy Jones engaged in official misconduct by coercing the Winn-Dixie manager into issuing a trespass warning. While police may legally request property owners to trespass individuals, doing so with the intent to deprive someone of their constitutional rights constitutes a violation of federal civil rights law. While Mr. Hoffman may argue that the deputy's actions violated his right to record under the First Amendment, it's worth noting that such rights don't include access to private property without permission. According to the deputy, Mr. Hoffman's parking is unlawful. Hoffman, however, argues that being on private property means he isn't violating any laws. Enforcement of parking regulations on private property by law enforcement is generally limited to specific circumstances, such as obstruction of designated emergency zones. Moreover, there is no statutory requirement mandating that vehicles be parked exclusively in marked spaces, making it improbable that Hoffman's actions constituted an illegal parking offense.
Supervisor, I've been detained here over 30 minutes.
You're not detained. You're getting trespass warnings from here, and you're getting trespass warnings from
I am detained. I'm not free to go. He's had 30 minutes to write a trespass warning, and I'm still here.
Get out of here. You've been trespassed from Winn-Dixie. You've been trespassed.
1373 HQ signal 77.
You've been trespassed from here, and you've been trespassed
illegally.
You have your chance to leave. Now you're detained. Not a problem.
Way to hold up the rope.
Go ahead and trespass.
After being told he was banned from both the church and the Winn-Dixie, Hoffman was free to go without any further issues. He received a written notice saying he couldn't return to Winn-Dixie for a whole year. Not letting it slide, Hoffman filed a complaint with Internal Affairs, though they haven't released their findings yet. Do you think dirty cops who are caught violating the law they're supposed to upkeep should face harsher punishment? Let us know in the comments below.